Welcome family, friends, and faculty. Thank you all for coming to celebrate Ephrata High School's 104th graduation ceremony. My name is Cameron Heston and this is Dalton Thomas. Please take this moment to silence your cell phones. At this time, rise and remove your hats and turn your attention to the south end of the football field as our senior choir sings the national anthem. You may be seated. Tonight, we are not only finishing high school, but we are beginning a new chapter in our lives. I think I speak for all of us when I say that we have at least one person here at school that has helped shape us into the human beings we are today. At this time, I'd like to welcome Michaela Wood as she introduces our first student speaker.
It is my honor to introduce to you our first student speaker. She has been heavily involved with music all throughout high school. With 4 years of participation in choir and cabaret, she has excelled in her academics and has accepted the opportunity to attend the University of Washington. With my pleasure, I introduce to you my best friend, Aaron Brown.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for coming to the graduation ceremony for the class of 2017. First of all, I want to congratulate the students sitting behind me. We made it. After hours of effort put in by ourselves, we finally made it here. These past 9 months have flown right by, and all of the other seniors before us that have said senior year goes by really fast were right. And with the basically extra senior break, well, winter break, it seems like it went by at lightning speed. It seems like we were just getting ready for our homecoming week or the first home basketball game. High school has really been a time to remember, and I think everyone can agree when I say we as the class of 2017 have left quite the legacy in the scholastic, athletic, and fine art departments. Many of the students sitting behind me have received athletic scholarships and will be playing on collegiate teams. Numerous students have received scholarships due to their scholastic efforts. The class of 2017 is filled with unique individuals whose minds can possibly change the world. The scholastic and athletic integrity that has been expressed by our students throughout these last 4 years will forever be remembered. But now it's time to look forward. Yes, we can look back at all of the memories created, but the future is something to be excited about. These next 4 years are going to be adherent to our success. We can become whoever we want. It's sad to part ways with the people you may have gone to preschool with, but these next few years are going to be filled with opportunity. We'll be going out into the big world to meet new people and try new things. Be daring and don't be afraid of life smacking you across the face. Life is unexpected and sporadic, but that's what makes it worth living. It's imperfectly perfect. We're going out in the near future and experience life as what it's supposed to be. Some may be screaming freedom as they throw their caps up into the air, but others might be looking back at what they did in these last 4 years, the friends they made and the things they tried along the way. This event is meant to be bittersweet. Yes, we'll miss our friends and family and the staff that pushed us, but we can look to new things. That's the most exciting part of this whole ordeal, something new. Change can be very scary, but it's also in how you look at it. Change is meant to be embraced because that's what makes us grow as humans. And growing to become our true selves is another beautiful and important aspect of life. If you're not growing as a person, are you even experiencing life? As I said before, be daring and unafraid. Life is going to be a lot different from here on out, and if you choose to push through head-on, success will come your way. We as young adults are the future of our world's prosperity. We can be the deciding factor in the success of a generation. We can be the change the world needs. And that's a really big responsibility. Years after we've moved on from high school, we'll look back at the memories we made together and smile. Even if your memories were made with your group of friends, you still made a lasting effect on this school. And with that, I say congratulations. These last few months really put our future into perspective and were some of the best months of high school. The countless hours of work putting into this graduation have finally paid off. Finally, I leave you with a quote by Michael Josephson. Take pride in how far you have come, and have faith in how far you can go. And now it's my pleasure to introduce our next student speaker, Alec Loby.
Yeah, Santana's pretty great. What's up, everybody? Hope you're all having a good evening. All right, this kind of in the way. Know who you are and be that person. Sounds easy enough. But do you know who you are? That's the essential question. We know who we are with the comfort and support of home, school, and this community. Which reminds me, I would like to take a moment and thank the Ephrata community. I started here in kindergarten, and I have to say I wouldn't have changed a thing. Ephrata's been an amazing place to be raised. You all prioritize music here in a way that other communities just don't. This is really obvious when we travel to other places as a choral group. Not only that, you support kids in general. Thank you, Ephrata. So, back to the question for the graduates. Do you know who you are? Behind the uniform, the grades, the costumes. This is no criticism. The fact that we may not be completely sure of the answer speaks to the quality of the support we've had. Because of them, all of you, we haven't had to make our tough decisions alone. We've been safe to make mistakes. Of course, this won't always be the case. We're off to our own adventures, off to choose our own path, experience our own new opportunities. They tell us things like how exciting it is to get out there and find yourself, or even, life's not about finding yourself, it's about creating yourself. You know, all that. What they don't say is how that happens. The big secret is that we grow through pain. Lots and lots of pain. Fun, right? What an opportunity! But the truth is that our most valuable characteristics come through our mistakes, being tested and passing even the smallest of life's tests. What do these tests look like? Well, how about when you fling your car door open in the parking lot and hit the Mercedes next to you? Do you identify yourself? When your friend is having a crisis, do you listen? Really listen? Or do you just nod your head and say, yeah? Do you go out with friends or study for that test? Or maybe even do you claim that you used credible sources for that big research paper when you really just used Wikipedia? It's your life. How will you live it? One could say, it's not the song you sing, but how you sing it. Do you go full on diva and hog the spotlight? You know the type, the ones that go like, me, 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 me. You know, those types of people. Or do you refuse to sing for the fear of failure? If you ask me, life isn't a solo, really. It's a choir. It's cooperation, communication. It's developing your own strength in order to support others. This difference became real to me my freshman year. It was the first time I had ever sung in choir. I was terrified. Up until that point, I had only sung solos. I didn't know how to read music well. I didn't know about rhythm or tempo. I was just winging it, hoping for the best. Truth? I was terrible at it. My voice stuck out like an air horn. Choir came so easily to most everyone else, it seemed. I knew that I did not understand choir, so I had to listen, really listen to those around me, to take direction from Mr. O'Donnell and advice from my classmates just to know if I was on the right track. I can remember being so insecure that by sophomore year, I sang so quietly, I almost made no contribution at all. By senior year, through lots of hard work, success, and failure, I found my choir voice. Maybe not the best one, admittedly, but it's mine. Ironically, in the process of focusing on the group, I became a stronger individual. Now, of course, we may not all be into music, but I think that choir teaches us a valuable life lesson. My wish is that all of us find our voices, and that you take risks and sing your songs, but that ultimately our efforts contribute to the greater good. Listen to those around you. Take advice from those you trust. Pass life's tests, especially the little ones. Learn, grow, give back. You may find that by being a part of the greater good, you'll become a stronger and happier individual. And in that process, you'll find the answer to our essential question. Thank you. All right. Now, at this time, please sit back and enjoy as our senior band performs the song How Did You Love by Shinedown, featuring Tim O'Donnell on drums, Aaron Brown on bass, Sean Couture on guitar, Alan Pham on keys, and Gus O'Donnell on keys and vocals. You can have the sound of 1,000 voices calling your name. You can have the light of the world blind to bathe you in grace. But I don't see so easily what you hold in your hand. As castles crumble, kingdoms fall and turn into sand. You can be an angel of mercy or given to hate. You can try to buy it just like every other careless mistake. How you justify, how mystified by the ways of your heart. There's a million laws of truth will rise and tear you apart. Whoa! No one gets out alive. Every day is too alive. The one thing you leave behind is how to love, how to love. It's not what you need. Those friends will make you bleed. But while you're on your knees, how to love, how to love, how to love. Nothing ever feels quite the same when you are what you dream. You will never look at anything the same when you see what I see. How we forget ourselves, lose our way to the cradle, to the grave. You can't replicate or duplicate, gotta find your own way. Whoa! No one gets out alive. Every day is too old time. The one thing you leave behind is how you love, how you love. It's not what you believe. Those spells will make you leave. Those bodies on your knees. How you love, how you love, how you love. This ain't no cross to bear. We are the judging jury. We are the judging jury. No one gets out alive. Every day is do or die. One thing you leave behind is how you love, how you love. It's not what you believe. It's everything you need. But while you're on your knees, how you love, how you love. This ain't no cross to carry. We are the judging jury. We are the judging jury. We are the judging jury. How you love, 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 how you love.
Good dusk to all. I hope you're having a wonderful time experiencing your child's graduation. You may be wondering why I'm holding a staff. Well, it just so happens I'm introducing our staff speaker. He is someone who's been working here for 5 years, doing his best in preparing us for the next chapter in our lives. #college, #GearUp. And was the one behind the first ever senior signing day here at high school, #trendsetter. He was a pilot in the Air Force for 6 years, traveling the world and landing in places such as Africa and Europe. He then landed at a job here at the high school, unaware of the impact he would make on the class of 2017. So please, give a warm welcome to the one and only Mr. Alsop.
Hello everybody, my name is Jeff Alsop and I am the site manager for the WSU Gear Up College Readiness Grant for the class of 2017. Gear Up allowed me to work directly with these outstanding graduates when they entered high school in 9th grade, and since then I have been teaching, mentoring, tutoring, nagging, pushing, pulling, whatever it took, and especially bugging them about their plans after high school. I am truly honored to be asked to speak today. I would now like to address the graduates, and I will have my back to you in the audience. So please pardon me as I speak to our kids and try to read upside down. All right, I said kids, but that's what you used to be. Now you're sharply dressed adults standing at the starting line of real life. Many of you have had me come to your class to make a comment that turned into much more like speech. Well, you get to have one more dad speech while you're a captive audience here tonight. Mrs. Hagee told me that I had about 2 minutes and 180 seconds to talk, so lucky for you, it's going to be short. This is not the end, but rather the beginning of the best part of your lives, where you will get to discover life however you want. You have been told many times to dream big, but don't just dream big, go big. Go do it. You will have fears and uncertainty about stepping into college or finding a new job, going in the military, or for some of you, making a phone call. I don't know how many times I helped you have the courage to talk to a real person on a real phone because it was awkward. Also, it's weird. I hate to tell you, but you can't actually Snapchat a job interview with a voice. Can you imagine that? So like, this is my face when I want to work for you. Face your fears head on. It's the only way to get over them and prevent the doubting voices from holding you back. In the movie We Bought a Zoo, Benjamin Mee taught his son a lesson about courage and fear. He said, you know, all you need is 20 seconds of insane courage. Just literally 20 seconds of just embarrassing bravery, and I promise you something great will come of it. Remember these words when you hesitate at that moment of fear and find the courage to move forward. The more you do it, the easier it gets. Be friendly to people you encounter. Assume good intentions in people. Hurt you. I guess I'm blocking the microphone. If you do get hurt, you'll have information and you can grow from that. You make choices and decisions each day about how you interact with the world. Some of the decisions you make will be decided as good decisions, and you'll make some bad decisions, but be accountable for your actions. If you make a mistake or hurt someone, apologize. If someone hurts you, forgive them. It isn't about forgetting the hurt, but rather giving you the peace to move on. Take calculated risks and step out of your box. Don't just live in your comfort zone because it's easy. Don't be lazy. Nothing good was ever accomplished out of laziness. Just get off your couch and do life. Don't just let life happen to you. Be beautiful. Be unique. Guess what? You already are all beautiful and unique. And you should never listen to anyone who tells you otherwise, because haters gonna hate. Okay? You gotta do you. Be respectful. That's how you earn respect. Nobody owes you anything. You don't deserve anything. If you want something, go work for it. The only difference between you and someone who climbed Mount Everest is they went and did it. They put in the work, didn't make excuses, didn't blame others for their failures, and bought the ticket to go. What's stopping you from buying the ticket to your hopes and dreams? Put down your phone once in a while. Interact with the actual real world. Don't base your self-worth on how many likes and followers you have. Be present in your life. Let's see, there was something else. Oh yeah, on behalf of the world, please stop doing this. All of these people here today are here for you. They're proud of you. They're your moms and dads, your tios and tias, abuelas, abuelos, nanas and papas, and teachers and mentors, friends and guardians. They have invested in you, sacrificed for you, and given you second chances, some of you fourth and fifth chances. Thank them for what they've provided you. They're waiting here today to hug you, to congratulate you, and for me to finish talking. Believe it or not, this was short for me, am I right, people? So thank you for the honor of throwing a few last words at you guys. Congratulations on your accomplishments, and most of all, remember to live your life hammer down. At this time, I would like to welcome to the podium the illustrious, the magnanimous, the man, legend, Mr. Aaron Cummings!
I'm going to change mics real quick. That one sounded like it's starting to go. Test, test. Good evening. I'm Aaron Cummings, Ephrata High School principal. At this time, we will present the diplomas. Students with red activity cords will represent their continued involvement in one of the activities listed in your program over a 3-year period. Those students with a gold honor cord represent an accumulated grade point average of 3.6 or above during their 4 years at Ephrata High School. Dr. Simon, Superintendent of Ephrata Schools, and Mr. Alan Key, School Board President, will recognize our students and present the diplomas. Nathaniel Douglas Green, red activity cord. Cameron James Heston, red activity cord. Joseph William Callahan. Brianna Lynn McGuire, Red Activity Cord, Gold Honor Cord, National Honor Society. Abigail Naomi Spees, AA degree, Big Bend Community College, Red Activity Cord, Gold Honor Cord. Jose Manuel Vasquez, Avid. Eduardo Ochoa. Victor Sanchez, Red Activity Cord, Avid. Christian Sterling Pugh, AA degree, Big Bend Community College, Red Activity Cord, Gold Honor Cord, National Honor Society. Davis Hammond Stocking, Red Activity Cord. Ethan Marlin Green, Red Activity Cord, Gold Honor Cord, Avid, National Honor Society. Sonder Hutt, Foreign Exchange Student, Netherlands. Stephen Gordon Paul, Red Activity Cord. Alana Nicole Graham, Avid. Rain Marie Pond, Red Activity Cord. Kalina Marie Forrester. Hannah Olivia Robinson, Red Activity Cord, Gold Honor Cord, National Honor Society. Emma E. Samways, Foreign Exchange Student, Norway. Erin Rosalind Brown, Red Activity Cord, Gold Honor Cord, National Honor Society. Aaliyah Michelle Durr, Red Activity Cord, National Honor Society. Michaela Ray Wood, Red Activity Cord, Gold Honor Cord, National Honor Society. Sadie Diane Merchant, Red Activity Cord, Avid. Elizabeth Cheyenne Elliott, Red Activity Cord, Gold Honor Cord, National Honor Society, Avid. Jason Alec Stortz, Red Activity Cord, CB Tech. Abel Isaiah Correas, Avid. Carson Matthew Peters, Red Activity Cord. Taylor Ann Stevens, Red Activity Cord, Gold Honor Cord, National Honor Society. Stephanie Aldaco, Gold Honor Cord and Avid. Alec Michael Loby, Red Activity Cord, Avid. Alexander Onesimo Escalera Sanchez, Red Activity Cord, Gold Honor Cord, National Honor Society, Avid. Augustine Paul O'Donnell, Red Activity Cord, Gold Honor Cord. Faith Marie Calderhead. Angelica Gun Kanmert, foreign exchange student, Sweden. Emerald Rain Horvath, CB Tech. Benjamin Lee Graffis, Red Activity Cord. Christian Alexis Urbina, Red Activity Cord. Casey Ann McMillan, AA degree, Big Bend Community College, Gold Honor Cord. Jada Alexis Harmon, Red Activity Cord. Santana Garces, Red Activity Cord. Haley Alexis Miller, Red Activity Cord. Dalton Howard Thomas, Red Activity Cord, Avid. Cameron Neil Clark, Red Activity Cord. Hunter Douglas Cleveringa, Red Activity Cord. Brett Skylar Carbo. Eric Raimundo Huchin. Heen Duong, AA degree, Big Bend Community College, Red Activity Cord. Andreas Mendoza Nunez, Red Activity Cord, Avid. Calvin John Meisner, Red Activity Cord. Babby Mariella Cedillos, Red Activity Cord, CB Tech, United States Army. Yemi Toro. Emma Evelyn Demmer, AA degree, Big Bend Community College, Gold Honor Cord, National Honor Society. Jennifer Santiago Sanchez, Gold Honor Cord, National Honor Society. Caden Andreas Knight, Red Activity Cord. Stephen Tyler Louie, Red Activity Cord. Albina Isabel Hernandez, Avid. Anna Marilyn Zuniga Navarro. Narissa Roblin Brun Rostro, Red Activity Cord. Yesenia Hernandez Colomanaras, Gold Honor Cord. Cade Allen Cox, Red Activity Cord. Cole Kellen Spencer, AA degree, Big Bend Community College, Red Activity Cord, Gold Honor Cord. Angelina Chesnikov, AA degree, Big Bend Community College, Red Activity Cord, National Honor Society. Michael Novitsky, AA degree, Big Bend Community College, Red Activity Cord, Gold Honor Cord. Ashley Marie Carvo, Red Activity Cord. Anya N. Peshkovsky. Ian Patrick McDonald, Red Activity Cord, Avid. Ezekiel Blaze Nelson Guerrero, Avid. Nathan Anthony Ott, Red Activity Cord. Zachary James Seville, Avid, United States Marines. Alex Michael Bergman, Red Activity Cord. Grant Daniel Buick, Gold Honor Cord. Sean David Couture, Red Activity Cord, Gold Honor Cord. Cole Jeffrey Horton, Red Activity Cord. Janessa Lee Johnson. Miley Grace Ole McWilliams, AA degree, Big Bend Community College, Red Activity Cord, National Honor Society. Sergio Alejandro Alejandrez. Salvador Alejandro Martinez. Jose Benjamin Castillo Diaz. Parker Thomas Ball, red activity cord. John Stephen Raleigh, red activity cord, National Honor Society. Autumn Michelle Hall, red activity cord, Avid. Christina Renee Botter, red activity cord. Caitlin Cherie Stewart, red activity cord. Megan Elizabeth Jones, red activity cord, gold honor cord, CB Tech. Hunter Michael Shea, gold honor cord. Brenda Guadalupe Morfin Ramirez, red activity cord. Olga Delgado Gonzalez. Madison Maeve Ronish, red activity cord. Lillian Ray McCarg, red activity cord. Sierra Marie Turcott. Jonathan Oliveira Arriaga. Ashley Lopez Garcia. Alexandra Regina Serrano Aragon, red activity cord. Jocelyn Daniela Cartagena Ortega. Leonela Bridget Pineda Barajas. Brian Rodriguez Ortiz. Jaden Lee Argo. Brooke Ann Basildua, AA degree, Big Bend Community College, red activity cord, gold honor cord, National Honor Society. Michaela Joe Hale, AA degree, Big Bend Community College, red activity cord. Rebecca Jean Helsley, AA degree, Big Bend Community College, red activity cord. Mackenzie Dawn Ness, red activity cord, gold honor cord, National Honor Society. Callie Louise Bridgman, red activity cord, gold honor cord. Lorena Del Rey Hahn, red activity cord. Jessica Lynn Bear, red activity cord, gold honor cord, National Honor Society. Morgan Alexis Williams, red activity cord. Morgan Lee Grant. Ashley Leanne Allison, red activity cord. Blake Austin Dreesen, red activity cord. Casey James, Colton Whitmeth, CB Tech. Francisco Gaspar Diego. Sophia Rose Giles, red activity cord. Mari Joy Munson, AA degree, Big Bend Community College, Gold Honor Cord, National Honor Society. Brianne Taylor Clipart, AA degree, Big Bend Community College, red activity cord, Gold Honor Cord, National Honor Society. Darby Ray Omlin, red activity cord. Luis Angel Navarro, red activity cord. Nicholas Robert Lee Klepek, AA degree, Big Bend Community College, red activity cord, Gold Honor cord. Brenna Elizabeth Pinozo. Rochelle Margarita Ruth Perez, AA degree, Big Bend Community College, red activity cord, Gold Honor Cord, National Honor Society. Clara Bustos, AA degree, Big Bend Community College, red activity cord, Gold Honor Cord. Sydney Janelle Irwin, AA degree, Big Bend Community College, Gold Honor Cord. Jerry Torres, AA degree, Big Bend Community College, red activity cord, Avid. Stephanie Hernandez Ramirez, AA degree, Big Bend Community College, red activity cord, Avid. Isaac Samuel Richardson, red activity cord. Luke Matthew Vaughn, red activity cord. Virginia Esmeralda Orozco, red activity cord, National Honor Society, Avid. Eliza Lane Farage, red activity cord. Braulio Nieves Flores. Jesus Lopez Salvatierra. Ramiro Enciso Sabalza, red activity cord, Avid. Denise Lopez, Gold Honor Cord, National Honor Society. Cade Ruben Bronson. Kyra Golden Laird, red activity cord. Maggie Ray Bucher, red activity cord. Alan Gwen Pham, red activity cord. Derek Kyle Wright, red activity cord. Haley Renee Chapman, red activity cord. Graceland Tiffany Dietrich, AA degree, Big Bend Community College, red activity cord. Enrique Avila. Ernesto Avila. Yusubio Miguel Hernandez Castaneda, red activity cord. Linnea Lynn Lucas. Maxwell Hall Reeves. Alondra Candela. Kurt Jasper Culbertson, AA degree, Big Bend Community College, gold honor cord. Matthew Chase Keeler. Eric Austin Severin. Jesse Michael Stephan, red activity cord, avid United States Marines. Garrett Tyler Mickelson, red activity cord, gold honor cord, National Honor Society. Andrew James Anderson, AA degree, Big Bend Community College, red activity cord. Shania Lynn Vialta, avid. Estela Adame Hernandez, avid. Anna Leticia Durcio Gutierrez, CB Tech, avid. Christopher Sean Bivens. Christopher Tyrell Vandeville. Gerardo Ramirez Valdez, red activity cord. Jason Michael Silva Farias, red activity cord. Eileen Cruz Bolaños. Casey Earl Helmick, Red Activity Cord. Kimber Christine Moore, Red Activity Cord. Drake Emery Love Puglisi, CB Tech. Alexis Elizabeth Marie Early, Red Activity Cord.
We did it. We're finally graduating. It's remarkable, isn't it? I think I speak for most of us when I say that these years went by faster than we ever imagined they would.
Yes, all of those nights we spent cramming for the test the next morning, all those books we read and essays we wrote, all the lessons learned from not only teachers, but our friends as well, including all the wonderful and not so wonderful experiences we have had throughout high school have led up to this day we never thought would come so fast.
Of course, we couldn't have made it to this moment alone. Our family, friends, and teachers are a big reason why we even made it to get to this point, and many of them are here now to see us transition to the next part of our lives.
To the class of 2017, I want to say, let's move on. Let's say goodbye to this place we have become fond of, and let's move on to a higher place. Let us seek a bigger world with a bigger dream, but let's not forget that this has been one of our most beautiful moments in life. Now, Mr. Cummings, please do the honors of introducing the official graduating class of 2017.
Seniors, please stand. I am proud to announce that these students have met the requirements of the Ephrata School District and the state of Washington to complete their high school educations. You may now change your tassels from left to right. Congratulations, class of 2017! Parents and family, you're welcome to come down on the field. We also have over by there where you can take some pictures with the backdrop. Have a great night.